Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So this is our MoneyMaker webinar, which is a monthly webinar for our reseller partners where we cover marketing and product updates. My name is Christina and I'm going to be your host for today. So as a reminder, we've moved these webinars from live sessions to pre-recorded sessions, and I'll always post the content on our community site, the Reseller Roseo, to let you know that the content is up, and then you can always visit our YouTube channel here to see this recording as well as past recordings. All right, for today's agenda, we have a theme for this webinar, and the theme is online appointments. So you may often hear us refer to it as OLA or OLA. So this is a feature update that has been added to the website builder to enhance its capabilities. We are very excited to have our two guests joining us today from the website team to talk about OLA. So first up, we have Eric, who is a director of product marketing. He will be covering all of the marketing aspects, selling points, positioning statements, and etc. for OLA. And second up, we have Tanya, who is a product manager, and she will walk us through a product demo. So thank you in advance to both of you for joining us for this call. And before we get started, I just wanted to let everyone know that we will be holding a live webinar for the first Wednesday of next month. So that is Wednesday, August 7th. At 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we know that we officially moved these webinars to pre-recorded sessions, but we are going to have this one live session just to give everyone an opportunity to ask any questions that they may have regarding online appointments. So as you're watching this webinar, just please write down your questions, and at the next live webinar, that will be your opportunity to ask Eric and Tanya all of your questions. So with that, I'm going to hand it off to Eric, who's going to start, and then after that, he'll hand it off to Tanya. So I'll stop sharing now.
Great. Thank you, Christina, for having us. Tanya and I are both excited to dive in and spend a few minutes talking about OLA with everybody. We're really excited about the value that this new feature can bring. So let's dive right in and spend a couple minutes talking about what online appointments actually is. And in short, it is really about helping business owners maximize the time that they get to spend on their most important work. Customer relationships for small businesses are critical to success. And as I'm sure many people have heard from their customers, oftentimes the daily grind of just running the business tends to get in the way of that. There's all the minutia of being a small business owner. And oftentimes business owners are looking for ways to invest more of their time in the most critical work of dealing with their customers. So that is where online appointments comes in and can help. Fully integrated into Website Builder, and that means that business owners are able to let customers book appointments and classes online directly from their website. And so that also means that because it's integrated in Website Builder, that a business owner can take advantage of all of our integrated marketing tools as well, helping them get found on Google, helping them post to social media, or send emails. And so all of that is in service of finding and engaging with more customers for the small business. Critically, it also gives them the ability to start taking online payments. One of the biggest pains we hear about from customers are that service businesses are often chasing getting paid and needing to follow up with customers over and over again to actually get the payment to come in. Well, with online appointments, you can now accept major credit and debit cards directly from your website. You can take payments through PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, or if the client prefers, you can let them pay in person at a physical location. So all of the flexibility that this enables in getting paid can be very powerful for the small business. And then lastly, there's the time savings. You're able to sync your personal and business calendars together. That helps you keep track of everything in one place, know where you need to be next. It also helps you stay in touch with your clients and deliver great service. You can send text alerts and appointment reminders, able to stay connected and avoid no-shows. So all of these tools, in addition to things to manage customer history and payment history, give small businesses ways to free up time that they can spend either providing their services to customers or doing the hard work to grow their business, finding new customers. Well, let's talk for a minute or two about who online appointments is for. And when we take a look at the U.S. small business landscape, there are roughly 18 million small businesses that are selling services in some way, shape, or form as their primary offering. And what that means is quite literally, time is money. They are literally selling their time as their product offering. And so whether it's an appointment or a visit to a customer site, or whether they're teaching classes, you're often trying to balance the work of seeing customers as efficiently as possible with all that other work I touched on about running the business. So where we see online appointments really changing the game is with those more transactional service businesses. They tend to offer one-on-one appointments, sometimes ad hoc, one at a time, sometimes in a package of a few appointments, or they're offering group events and classes. But regardless, they are trying to see a high volume of customers quickly. And so when they have efficiency gains using online appointments, it has a really big impact on their ability to be successful in the business. And so the types of businesses that we see really respond to this are those more transactional service businesses. Think barbers and beauty salons, fitness instructors, gardeners and landscapers, businesses where you tend to be moving through many clients and managing your time very closely. Now, to be transparent, on the flip side, there are some areas where online appointments may not be the right fit. And so we'll be clear about those as well. If a business is looking for more complex field management tools, things like coordinating a big workforce out in the field or doing on-site estimates and invoices, online appointments isn't going to solve those more advanced needs. So industries like home repair, construction, general contractors, they're not always the right fit for this feature. Now let's talk about the benefits and the way that we have been positioning these benefits to customers and getting some traction and really help you bring the benefits to life for a small business. First and foremost, online appointments, and in conjunction with Website Builder, provides a really easy, clean way to showcase your services. You're able to customize your setup to the type of service you provide. You can add photos to help bring them to life on your website. You can set specific schedules for you and your staff. And so customers are able to not only see all of the information they need to book a service and decide who to book that service with, but they're able to see your availability in basically real time. And so it provides a lot of flexibility on both sides of that customer business owner relationship to book the right appointment. We touched on payments very quickly earlier, but with Square and PayPal fully integrated into Website Builder and online appointments, it helps the small business get paid faster. It's secure. You can let customers pay how they want, and they can do that online directly through their website or in person when they show up for a service. Moving on, always staying in sync and up to date with your schedule. It's a huge pain point for small businesses that are juggling personal and business conflicts at the same time. But with online appointments, we can directly integrate with Google, with iCal, Outlook, Office 365. That means you're always up to date on your current schedule. You always know what's upcoming. And you can keep everything in one place to stay on top of that schedule without creating a bunch of manual workarounds that help you solve some of that complexity. So it's a nice time save for a small business that is, again, really dealing with a high volume of appointments or customers, which can get very confusing and kind of onerous to manage. Really, all those things are kind of in service of delivering a great service to your customer as the small business. And that's really the most important thing. And online appointments can help out there too. You can get a text alert with each new booking, so you're not caught off guard by a schedule that updates without notice. And then you can also send email or text reminders to clients, and that helps you stay engaged with your customers in advance of an appointment. And so it helps them avoid a no-show. It helps you get more bang for your buck as you get back to that idea of kind of time is money. Every time an appointment gets canceled, that hits a small business pretty hard. So these tools help you stay engaged with your customers and ensure that you are maximizing the time spent providing your services. And then last but not least, we mentioned this at the top, but because of the clean integration in Website Builder, you get access to all the powerful marketing tools that are in Website Builder already. So you can get found on Google and Yelp to drum up new customers. You can seamlessly post to social media and send email campaigns. So that helps you stay engaged with your customers, get them re-engaged to come back and book more appointments. But it also helps you find new customers and start to grow your business. So we are really excited about the breadth of benefits that online appointments can provide, the impact that it can have on a small business's ability to be successful. And we couldn't be more bullish on where we can take this. And so with that, it is time to pause and turn it over to Tanya. We're going to see this thing in action right now. And Tanya's going to walk us through a number of the most important features that, that Ola provides and show you how we can really bring these benefits to life for customers.
All right, so let's get started with the demo. What I'd like to show you is an example of online appointments in action. So this is an example of a customer site. She has a fitness business, and she is using online appointments to get clients. So this is her website builder site, and you can see here there's a section for online appointments. And what's really neat about this is that she can now get appointments 24/7. She doesn't have to be by her phone. Whenever one of her potential clients is checking out her site, they can go ahead and see different types of services that are available and can go ahead and book at any time. So one of the other things that I also want to call out about our online appointments capabilities is that your customers can accept different types bookings for different types of services. So I'm going to show you what that means. In this example, there's a one-on-one personal training session. So this is a one-on-one appointment that can be booked based on your customer's availability. So, you know, as an end customer, if I wanted to go ahead and book this appointment, I would see a set of time slots that would work based on your customer's availability, because the online appointments tool has a way for your customers to put in their business hours, to put in when they're available, so that their end customers can book at the right time when your customer is available. The other type of service that we support are workshops and group classes. And so these are really popular. If you think about it, having a special one-time event on a weekend, a clinic of some kind focused on a specific area, a boot camp that only happens in a specific time period. This is an example of a one-time event where you can also specify, for example, not only the date and time stamp for that, but also the group size. So this is a group activity. And your customers can also get bookings for classes. So these are recurring classes that happen over a specific period of time. As you can see here, if a potential client wants to book a class, they would be able to see the schedule of when that class occurs, and they'd be able to click on a specific day and choose a time slot that works for them. And so these are the most common types of services that are available, not only for one-on-one type of services, but also for group activities and events that you'll find that your customers will find satisfies a lot of that criteria. So the other thing that I want to mention about our online appointments capabilities that will matter a lot to your customers is how they get paid. So with our online appointments capabilities, we have the ability for your customers to specify whether they want to get paid online. So when, as you can see here, a potential client is interested in booking this class, and the customer, your customer, has specified that they want to accept payments online, and they can do so with PayPal or Square in order to power credit cards. So they have these online payment options, which is really important when your customers want to get paid for the specific services that they're providing. If your customer chooses to get paid online, they have the option of accepting a full upfront payment, or another common method that is pretty much also popular is getting deposits. So in order to save your spot, you need to pay deposit, and from there you'll be able to book that appointment or service. And if they don't want to get paid online, no problem. They can choose to just handle the payment offline, in person, whatever means they'd like. We provide that flexibility within the online appointments tool as well. All right, so let's keep going. I want to show you what the view looks like for when your customer decides to set up online appointments and to manage their business as they're getting these types of services going. So this is the appointments admin page. So once your customer is using Website Builder, they will have an appointment section in their menu so that they can go ahead and manage all the things, all of these items that are related to their appointments. So they will have a calendar that's easy to update, that lets them view and edit or even cancel appointments. So here's an example of an appointment that was made. It includes the payment information, the customer information, and a quick way to either edit or cancel it. So this is really useful for ongoing management of the business. And the calendar, you can choose different views to see this. You can see a list of upcoming appointments. You can also see it by month. So there's a lot of flexibility in providing, you know, basically when the customer has to be ready to go, when they need to prepare if they're looking at a week ahead, and all the details that they need in terms of customer information, where they're going to meet with the customer, and payments as well. The other thing I want to call out is we also support calendar syncing with all of the major calendars. So this means that the appointments that are in the appointments, online appointments, can be synced to the calendar that you choose. Google, iCloud, the iMac as well. So all of those calendars are supported, and by going into our calendar syncing capabilities, by adding a calendar, choosing which calendar you want to sync to. In this case, I synced to my Exchange calendar. You can see here. Let me go into my Exchange calendar. You can see here that the appointments that I have on my online appointments are also showing up here. And so this is really great for easy on-the-go management. You have your phone, you're using your Exchange calendar, you quickly want to see where you're going from one place to another, can pop open your calendar, you get a reminder for it, and it includes all of the information that you need to about the customer, about the date and time, a link into the actual appointment information if you need more details. This calendar will also sync back. So let's say if you have a doctor's appointment on a specific day and you marked it on your calendar, on your Exchange calendar, for example, that calendar will sync back to your online appointments so that potential clients aren't booking something during that time. So it'll make sure that whatever's on your synced calendar will sync back to online appointments and block it if you have something else going on, so your customers don't get into potential problems with scheduling if you have something else happening. We call this two-way syncing. So just another easy way for your customers to manage their ongoing services and appointments business. The other item that I want to call out in terms of easy management is that for every appointment that is booked, the customer gets an SMS notification, a text notification, as well as an email notification as well. And their clients will also get reminders via email and SMS as well to avoid no-shows. So this is really important because the online appointments tool makes sure that there's it reduces no-shows by making sure that the business, your customer knows where they have to be and when and gets reminders about it, and so does the client as well via the most popular avenues, which is SMS and email. What I'd also like to point out is our customer management tool. So by going into the customers area, so by going into this customers admin tool, there's a way for your customers to manage their clients and to view information about them. So let's say they want to look up a potential customer, they can use the search tool, they can check out information about that customer, add notes, and they can also see a list of past or upcoming appointments. That makes it really easy when engaging with a customer, and if they have specific questions, or if your customer wants to know more details about what's coming up for that specific client, and they need to prepare for it, they will have the capabilities to do so with online appointments. In addition, we also support staff. So you're able to create up to 10 different staff members and assign those staff members to specific classes or services, appointments, or workshops, for example. And so this makes it really easy for you to manage different staff members' schedules and availability. Let's say you have staff member A that can only be available during specific times on a specific day, and they can handle specific classes or specific appointments. It just makes it really easy for your customers to have the capabilities to handle up to 10 staff and different services associated with them. So just know that if this is not just your customers and just a sole proprietorship, but they have also employees as well, that it's a really easy way. We've seen that from our customer research and feedback, that being able to handle staff schedules and associate services with different staffs is a really important need. And in addition, you can switch into different calendars for each staff member to see what that staff member has going on. If you need more information about what appointments they have, it's really easy for your customers to switch into that calendar view and see their schedule. Great, so we're almost at the end of the demo. I think one last call out that I want to make is that a lot of your customers may be on the go, and they may want a way to quickly look up things on mobile as they're on their phone going from one appointment to another. So this works great on mobile. So no app is needed. They can easily pull up their appointments on their mobile, on their preferred mobile web tool. And this will automatically resize, and they'll be able to manage all of their appointments on the go, manage their whatever scheduling updates they need to do. They'll be able to do this as well. So this concludes the demo. I'm going to hand it off to Christina.
Great. Thanks so much, Tanya. That was a great product demo. And also thank you to Eric for breaking down the marketing features and benefits of online appointments. I think this is a great feature added to Website Builder, and it's going to enable a ton of convenience for our resellers and help them to sell more. So thank you so much to all of our resellers for watching this webinar, and we are looking forward to seeing you at the live webinar, which is the first Wednesday of next month, August 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.